What is going on, everybody? Lou and Mary here from the Long Island Dash Experience. Having you guys ask us questions, and we wanted to do a Q&A, and since things have been really busy,
can't go out,
can't go out,
do anything.
We actually just came back yesterday from doing an 18-hour trip, bringing our daughter Alyssa back from school for the summer. So
was it 20 hours?
What was that?
I don't know.
It could have been about 20 hours. It was long. It was a long day.
Long trip.
It was a long day, but it was fun. We had a good time with it, and it's always a fun adventure going from Wisconsin to New York and New York to Wisconsin. So we're going to take a look. I really haven't looked through most of these questions here.
I haven't looked at them at all.
Yep, we'll see what the questions are. I'll look at both of them, and hope you guys enjoy. So the first question comes from, and I apologize if I butcher your names. I'm going to totally butcher their names. First question here comes from Tracy Holt 6312. Do you ever feel unsafe after dark? In my area, I feel uneasy at times. Trying to mix it up a bit. Been slow during the day here. Much love and be safe from Illinois, which we drove through Illinois.
We drove through Illinois.
That's
more for you, but yeah, there are certain areas where we'll drive through and like, oh, we shouldn't have taken this water, but you don't know. But you've had a couple instances where you definitely don't feel safe.
Yeah, I would definitely say there are definitely times, especially obviously
and it's at
after
night.
dark. Yeah, after dark. Sometimes when if there are no lights on or something like that, or especially when I have to go into a backyard at night, I don't really love that. We've had situations like when we did the Taking Every Order Challenge a couple of years ago, where we're in Brentwood in our area, which is not a great area, that I went into the back and there were trucks back there. Had a couple of other situations where I definitely did not feel safe and wanted to just drop the stuff and get the heck out of there.
Yep.
So, totally. But I think that's just part of this gig, unfortunately. If we're going to choose to deliver at night, which we do a lot of night delivery, that we're going to be in that situation. And it's unfortunate. It's scary in a way that that we're in a situation like that. But, you got to take risks in life, I guess, or else you're just going to be living in a bubble.
Yep.
Next question coming from Ben. Speaking of bubble, Ben's Bubble 2060.
Oh,
I did not plan that. How come Mary doesn't do more intros? We need more fun intros from Mary.
Oh goodness. Because I'm not good off the fly.
But I guess that's something we need to do. Get a few more intros coming from Mary. All right, we will do that.
We did that one time. I mean, I don't know how many takes it took for us to do, but
yeah, well, we did it, but it was just once. We need more. The people want more, Mary.
Okay.
This one here is coming from Sweet Girl for You 247. How do you handle rude customers who leave bad reviews?
Well, we don't really have to deal with them. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the apps really kind of take care of that, because the apps have like bad review forgiveness a lot of times.
Right.
If you get a bad review, but I mean, there's really nothing that you can do about it. If you get a bad review, I mean, it would be nice if we can learn from them, but the apps don't give you any ability to learn from your mistakes, really. So there's really nothing to do.
But if you mean as far as like YouTube, we kind of just ignore it.
Yeah, YouTube we ignore it. That is true. That's a whole other thing.
Yeah,
that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
The negativity in YouTube comments is a whole other thing.
Negativity.
Yeah, that could be a whole video in itself, but that's okay. Let's see. Keisha Abrams. I binge watch your videos and you're all awesome. I'm a new member and just want to say Happy Mother's Day to Mary. I can't really think of any questions right now, but sure some will pop in my head. Thanks for making me laugh every time I watch y'all. Thanks, Keisha Abrams, of course. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. I know it's not a question, but I'm just going down these comments.
Yep.
And here's the next question from Julia Ovital, OV4TL. When are your birthdays?
Well, Lou just had a birthday.
Yeah, my birthday is March 28th.
And mine is August 19th. So mine is coming up.
Yeah, yours is coming up.
Yep.
Maybe we'll celebrate on the channel with the Shift. Maybe not.
I don't know. What day is my birthday this year? I don't know.
I have no idea. What day is your birthday?
Let's say. Well, it's August 19th.
It's always exciting. It's true. It is August 19th.
It is. Oh, it's a Saturday.
All right,
Saturday night.
Saturday night on Mary's birthday. Be ready, guys.
Probably not, though.
All right, so period poo. That's POOH.
Okay.
Can we see a video where Lou drives and Mary is the passenger?
No.
Do you want to explain to them? Because we get this comment a lot. Do you want to explain to them why?
I get car sick. Actually, it's funny because we just drove back from Wisconsin, and I when Lou was driving, because our daughter now gets car sick too, so she has to be in the passenger seat unless she's driving. I have to, if I'm not driving, I have to sit behind the driver and not be looking at my surroundings. I have to have taken my motion sickness medicine.
So we can do it. You just gotta sit in the back seat.
I sit in the back seat. I can't help out.
Comment below if you want to see Mary sit in the back seat the entire time.
With my head down, playing a game.
Playing a game.
My headphones on. That's what I had. I had my headphones on. I was listening to either YouTube or I was listening to my book, and I just had to have my head down. Fell asleep a couple times.
Definitely the way we are more efficient is Mary driving.
Right.
I'm
more of an aggressive driver than Lou is.
Yeah.
So like I can get from point A to point B, better sense of direction. So it's like if on, the off cuff, like, oh, which way do we got to go? Like I know which way to go.
Yeah. So that answers that question. Miss Shanice says, what made you get into the swing of gig work besides money? What keeps you motivated to keep doing gig work besides money? Also, have you ever had any crazy, creepy drop-offs? If so, please share a story if you can remember. All right, let's go one by one here. What made you get into the swing of gig work besides money? Really, the reason that we got into the gig work wasn't even about money. It was just literally about just getting out of the house. Me working from home after the pandemic.
Was it 2021 we started?
Yeah, 2021. I just wanted to get out of the house, and it really didn't take long for Mary to want to start coming along with me. I think maybe like after one shift, Mary wanted to see what it was all about.
Yeah, I was like, I'll drive you.
Yeah, getting into it was like literally never about
and then
the
it
money.
Ended up, let's spend time together by doing this, and then
yeah. So I think it was never ever truly about the money, and I think now for the most part it isn't. Yeah, we do use the money,
right?
But it's never really even still now about the money.
Exactly.
What keeps you motivated to keep going with gig work besides the money? I think the YouTube channel helps a lot.
Definitely.
I wonder, even if we didn't have the YouTube channel, if we would be doing as much gig work as we do. I go out once in a while by myself, maybe a couple times a week for an hour here or there.
And we've slowed down too.
We definitely have slowed down.
Life has just changed, and we found new hobbies, and we just don't have time.
Yeah, but the YouTube,
we do
YouTube
make a priority.
Huge. Yeah,
but we do try to make a priority of at least going out 2 times a week.
Right.
But life is happening these next couple months, so that's why we're going to be doing these little videos. Here and there, because we can't go out.
Yeah, right. And this is this week is like a perfect example.
Yep. And there was another.
Also, if you had any the crazy or creepy drop-offs, if so, please share a story if you remember. So I'm gonna leave a link in the description below from to me that Brentwood one was by far the creepiest one.
The most recent one was it like a couple months ago?
The creepy guy.
Lou went to go do an order, and too bad you weren't wearing your camera, right?
Oh, you mean the
one in Lindenhurst?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy.
No, I was wearing it, but the camera didn't see it.
Oh, so Lou went to go do a drop off, and he was getting the food out of the car, and I look at the door, and all I see is a silhouette, and then the silhouette moved away. So I was like, oh, that's kind of creepy. So then Lou went back. He went up. He dropped the food off. He's coming back. The silhouette came back into the door, and Lou turned around to look at the door, and he also saw it, and it was just really creepy. It was just like a silhouette came in, it left, it came in, it left. It was really creepy, and he just like stood there.
The whole thing kind of reminded me, like, if anybody knows wrestling, The Undertaker. I almost kind of felt like The Undertaker was like at the door.
And it was tall.
Yeah.
Like, because the shadow, so it made the person look like taller and bigger. It was very creepy.
Yeah, I would say
that was the most recent.
I would say
one.
that one, and I remember also. If I remember also, there was that one house that was like deep, like within the woods, and I had to go walking into the woods.
That was when we first started working.
Yeah,
that was in.
It's on video
in West Islip.
Yeah, and having to walk through those woods to go into that back little house.
Yes, and then like you disappeared.
Yeah,
because like all the wood, the bushes, I couldn't even see where you were. And
that was definitely a creepy one. All right, so Leo K4329 have you reconsidered the Amazon Flex option? I've already experienced the procedure for this several times, and I basically just heard the technique that you are basically right around the area of Whole Foods. It's not always hard to get instant offers. The big benefit is that all of those are delivery only. Those would typically be about 1 to 4 deliveries per pickup, when it's super easy to just pick up off staging and deliver. So
we don't really live by a Whole Foods.
Yeah.
The closest Whole Foods is in Massapequa, and that's like 10, 15 minutes away without like hitting like every single light. That's out in Holbrook. They're going to be opening a Whole Foods. If we have a shopping center that has a vacant shopping, a shop front, whatever that's called. Storefront.
Yeah.
If they ever put something in there, that would be like perfect for us.
Yeah,
I mean, right here.
Yeah, I would think we would definitely at least at the minimum want to try it.
Right, and comment below. Is it only like Whole Foods, or is it delivery too? Because the Amazon warehouse is actually closer to us.
Yeah.
Once it's up and running, because they're opening an Amazon right by us. So once that comes up and
it could be interesting to try. I think the only thing is it doesn't really fit like what we're personally doing.
Right.
That we like the adventure of the unpredictability of it.
But it's something we should try.
I think so. Listen, we should try everything, right?
Yeah.
If we could only try Walmart Spark, that'd be amazing.
That'd be a wonderful thing to start to try.
Mike K4556. What are your daughters majoring in? What field do they want to go into?
Well, they both are into like theater. So Madeline is actually studying. She's the one that goes to University SUNY Purchase, and she's studying her major is theater performance, right?
Yeah.
She's also going to be double majoring in anthropology, I think, and minoring in history, I think. I don't know. They're changing their minds
they're college kids, so they're always going to be changing their minds a few times.
She is really wants to do the back end of theater, so like directing and lighting and all that. That's what really interests her. And then Alyssa, she was going to be a business major, which then she got into the show at her school at University of Wisconsin in Eau Claire, and she is now going to be a musical theater major. Mm-hmm. So, and she also is going to minor in, I think, theater history or something like that.
They're definitely very talented and smart kids, and I think that they both really have a really amazing future. Mm-hmm.
If that's how they end up, who knows? But
yeah, who knows?
What it is right now.
Whoever knows, because whoever did this, all the pilots. Comment below if you guys, when you guys went to school, if you guys are doing what you went to school for, because I think most people don't do that.
No.
But the skills you learn from school definitely help no matter what in your future. John Redshaw asks, based on what you've seen, besides stealing orders, what do you consider to be the worst behaviors of Dashers out there, either with customers, restaurants, or in general?
I mean, I don't go in, but just from you talking, like the rudeness of the driver just going in front of everybody and not even saying anything and just putting their phone in. That drives me
insane.
People's face.
Yeah, I really hate that, and I know for a fact I've asked employees hate it when somebody just walks in and they just show the phone. Don't even say who what they are. In our area, I don't know if in your area, but in our area, not a lot of these drivers do not speak English. Right. So they don't know how to communicate to the store people. Right. So to their defense, they don't speak English well to do it, but I've also seen other drivers as well that do that. So I think drivers sometimes can be very rude to the staff, and to me that just makes me really upset, because the staff, especially when people are waiting, they're doing their part of the job, right? And it's not like they're getting paid millions. They're getting paid. Most of them are getting paid minimum wage to do these jobs, right? And they're working harder than people who make a lot more money, right? So exactly. I say, as a driver, just be patient, and if you don't want to be patient, you have the right to just cancel the order and have somebody else come and do it. So that's the thing that really drives me nuts. Yep. Other than that, I think one thing that drives us both crazy also is when we see drivers just basically put their hazards on, double park, blocking the road to go in and get an order. That drives me insane also. I really don't like it when drivers do that. I'm not saying you have to go find a parking space, but don't cause a traffic issue. Right, exactly. So to me that's a big thing. And I just think probably there also is a lot of drivers out there that are driving so distracted that they're causing other issues on the road as well. So I think there are just a lot of things. Smart Think asks, now that you've been doing gig work for a while, what's next? Maybe new apps or gigs to explore? I don't really know. Well, as far as gig work, there's really not, other than Flex, And Walmart Spark, if we could ever get on it. Yeah.
I mean, we'd love to continue doing Shipt, but they don't give us orders.
I think it would be fun one day just to like go out on a limb and just try and do Shipt, even if it means a lot of traveling, just to see what the deal is.
And see if maybe
if we're missing out on something.
Right, and maybe because of our rating is not terrible. I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either.
But you know what? What we should do is we should actually turn it on, being that Madeline does get it, and see if she does get different orders.
That would be really interesting, actually.
Yeah, we should do like a 1-to-1.
Yeah. All right, so Big Hangnail asks, how do you take your morning coffee?
Ooh. I don't know how to explain that.
Well, I mean, we just usually with creamer, yeah, light and sweet. Yeah.
But the thing is that we don't use like anything. I mean, we
do it the same way. Yeah.
We don't put any more sweetener in than a little splash of the creamer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it depends on the coffee, because like at Starbucks, like I know you don't mind just the no sugar added.
The French vanilla.
But I like to have a little Splenda in it, so I'll put a little Splenda in it. But that's about it.
I did like the Splenda in it the last time, like when we were just on our trip. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I did not like the coffee at that one place. I didn't even drink it. I drank it. I was like, ooh.
Oh, which place was that? Which one?
The place that the Dunkin' ended, and I was like, let me try their coffee, and it was terrible.
Oh, it was. You know what? You had to have it the way I had it. I put some cream in it, and it was okay with the cream.
No, but you had the Dunkin'. I didn't have the Dunkin'.
Oh, that's right. I had the Dunkin'. Oh, yeah, I didn't have that one you had.
Yeah.
Blazing Tundra 6665 asks, hi Lou and Mary. Hi Lou and Mary. You've been to Wisconsin a few times now. Yep. What are some of your impressions of the Badger State? Specifically, what are some of your favorite things from Quick Trip?
Quick Trip. Oh, we just were at Quick Trip.
We were literally just at Quick Trip like less than 24 hours ago.
Exactly. So we had to wake up. We woke up at 5 to leave Eau Claire, and the breakfast wasn't open yet until I think 6.
Yeah.
So we had to get out of there. So we were like the night before, we're like, well, we need to fill up the car. So let's go to Quick Trip. We'll get breakfast, we'll get coffee, and be on our way. And so we both got breakfast sandwiches, which were good.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great.
But our daughter loves Quick Trip.
Yeah,
like she's
gonna miss
sad.
it. She's gonna miss it for the next 3 months.
And then what did she get?
I think she got breakfast. She got a breakfast sandwich
too. She got a Monster, I think.
Yeah.
And then the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, everything was good.
I love it, and I think Wisconsin, in terms of Wisconsin, like in general, I really like it. You know, we didn't know when she said she was going to Wisconsin. We didn't really know, but Wisconsin, honestly, it's a fantastic. I really enjoy going there.
Especially the town where she's in Eau Claire, so it's not like a big city, but it has everything you would want. It has the Walmart, it has Target, it has. What did we go into? Menards, which was awesome. We needed to go to Menards to get something for we had to strap the car top to the car.
Menards is like fantastic. We don't have any Menards here. It's fantastic.
Lou bought a pair of cargo shorts from there.
Yeah, and our favorite place to eat, definitely. We went there for dinner on Saturday night.
Milwaukee
Burger. Their cheese curd platter, the cheese curd sampler is ridiculously amazing. Yeah. We love it. So. That place is so that's what we cared about. It's like we were coming Sunday to move Alyssa out. We were like, when can we get to Milwaukee's Best Burger?
Yep.
That's all we wanted was the cheese curd platter, cheese curd sampler. Everything else didn't really matter.
No.
Yeah. So.
And we like to go to Culver's when we're there. Yeah.
So if anybody hasn't been to Wisconsin, it's a great state. I love it. I love it. So yeah. Next up we got here Matt Yo 179. Hey, my girlfriend and I are curious about how old you guys are and your kids. And also, what is your favorite location to dash an Instacart in? Well, I don't mind mentioning how old I am.
All right, I won't mind mentioning my age.
I am.
Lou is younger than me.
I am by a couple months. I'm 40.
6 months.
I'm 44.
No, you're not.
Well, how old am I?
You're 45.
Well, what the freak? How'd that happen?
You turned 45 this year.
I had a birthday. Okay.
Yes, you had a birthday. I'm going to be 46 in August. So I'm 6 months older than him. And then our girls, they're 19. They're going to be 20 in January.
Yeah.
And then James is actually going to be 14 in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So But we're getting younger and the kids are getting older. I don't understand.
It's crazy.
And then what is your favorite location to dash Instacart? And it's just this area here that we live around. We live in one of the best areas probably
Western
on Long
Suffolk.
Island. Yeah, we're lucky. We live in like one of the best areas on Long Island to go out and do gig work in. From what I've understood.
Yeah, because also like we're in Western Suffolk, which is very busy, but then like we can go 10 minutes in any direction and go to another, what the heck is that called?
Another zone.
Another zone.
Area. Yeah.
And be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Then this question comes up from Sharon Kazda, 9465. Why is Suffolk West so saturated? Any tips on how to get shifts when? Any tips on how to get shifts when right this second I can't schedule till 12 a.m. and by the time there is sometimes lunch and then sometimes only 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. weekday shifts. My completion rate is 93%. I don't know why. Honestly, there's so much housing here. So many people that live here in this area. This, like, I would say of all the areas in Suffolk County, this definitely has the most housing. So the most people live in this area of Suffolk County, which just means you're going to have the most people that are going to be going out, which means it's going to be oversaturated. I really think that's a lot of it. We have a lot, and it's such a big area. You got Farmingdale, you got Copeg, you got Lindenhurst, you got West Babylon, Winers. So you got so many people out there doing it. I think the population of the area is what makes it so oversaturated because there are people that are doing this. In terms of the scheduling, you can get early access. I don't fully understand the whole early access thing because we have the early access at 3 p.m. My acceptance rate is terrible. It's at like 10%, but I have it. Mary doesn't have it.
I don't have
She has higher acceptance rate. Dorda doesn't have it. So some people have it, some people don't. I don't know why. But yeah, that's an issue because when you can't get the early access at 3 p.m., by the time you try to do it for midnight, 7 days in advance, there's already a lot of stuff taken. So honestly, this is what's so frustrating about Doordash. The fact that this is even a thing.
That's why you have to multi-app.
Yeah,
you turn on Uber and Grubhub, try to get those orders, and then you just what we do is we put Doordash on, and if it dash now, we just click it.
Yeah,
and just dash.
That's why I don't understand. Like I get annoyed when people complain, "Oh, Doordash is slow. Doordash is slow." Well, this is why you multi-app. Because you just do all the apps,
right? And
that opens up your opportunities for so many more orders. To be
and
able
then try to get on our daughter's having the worst time trying to get on Instacart, and and that also helps fill too.
Yeah, and if you can get on Spark, whatever. Just multi-apping is the key, and not just focusing on Doordash is really the key. This is Rob. Capital 1212. Where do you see Gigwork in the next few years? Will there be more government interference in the next couple of years? Beats the hell out of me. I mean, I do think there'd be more government interference in the next few years because the government just likes to interfere with things that are good and that people enjoy and that help people. So I do think it'll be here, though.
I personally think that if everyone did everything the correct way,
right?
If everyone paid their taxes the way they were supposed to and did the right
which
thing,
we know they're not.
Government wouldn't interfere because they would be getting their money.
Right, exactly.
But because we have the people that try to skirt the line and try to take the money that they're not supposed to have,
right.
It just, for everybody else, it just kind of...
Then you add in the issue of the companies that are... All these companies are very shady. We know it. They all are on a very thin line that the government would want to regulate them. So the government wants to regulate them to protect the workers, but then they would also might want to regulate to be able to get their taxes. So yes, the answer to the question is yes, government will still eventually get involved. I do think Gigwork will still be around. Will Gigwork be around the way it is now?
Probably not.
I don't think it will be, but I guess we're just going to have to sit around, wait and see. Yeah. And, nothing ever stays the same.
Wish we had the globe.
Yeah, but it's anything that I feel like, and I know this is like a little bit of a pessimist thinking, and I'm a very optimistic person. When it comes to government, I'm not very optimistic because we don't lean far one way or the other. We just know one thing: government always says they're about us, the middle class and the lower class, but it never really feels like it. So if it's a good thing that we can get, there's a good chance that eventually it will be taken away. Our buddy Melly FZ, questions for both. If you could only ever listen to one song ever again, what would it be? This is the toughest question on the entire thing. Thank you, Melly. Yeah, this is the toughest. No, this is a great question. One song.
I don't know. If I listen to a song more than once,
I know,
it aggravates me.
Yeah. It probably have to be a Sarah McLachlan song, though. I mean, because Sarah McLachlan's like your favorite. Maybe a Sarah McLachlan song? That's Mary's favorite is Sarah McLachlan, by the way.
I don't even know.
I think I have two, personally, myself, like that just get me so fired up. And they're both Metallica. It would be one and Master of Puppets. Like, those two songs, they're both like such epic songs, and I could literally blast those and go nuts listening to them. And if I had to just be stuck in a room and listen to two songs like my entire life, the rest, that would be it. But I wouldn't be able to choose between either one of them because they're both so freaking amazing. That would be it for me. Just just getting that rage going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need rage.
Rage.
How'd you folks lose so much weight? This is from Evan Weiss 3359.
Well, you gotta check out our other channel.
Yes, the Long Island. We actually have a video over. I'll link it down below in the description from the Long Island vlogging experience. The program is called Optavia. And yeah, I mean, it's been, you guys have seen the entire journey here in this channel, which is, I love the fact you guys have seen the entire journey.
I think we gained all back the weight this past weekend.
Yeah, this past,
cheese curds.
I gained 4 pounds, but listen.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't admit.
I checked. I was curious this morning. I gained 4 pounds. But we'll lose it right back again.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but it's called Optavia. Check out the link in the description below. Over.
Yeah, we plan on doing another video on it, talking a little bit more in depth about it.
Yeah,
but that
channel's been kind of on hold right now just because we've been so busy, and I've also gotten a lot busier with other things. That's kind of taken away the amount of time I have to be able to do editing, and that's really the big thing. Is my editing time is a little bit less right now,
and his work is gotten busier.
Yeah,
too,
right, exactly. So, yeah, but we're gonna get some more videos on there. It's just also we haven't had a lot to really record, so we're just gonna kind of go with the flow.
And
with that channel.
Coming, I'm sure there's things that are gonna pop up this summer that we're gonna be.
But the thing is, like, Long Island Dash Experience is really our focus,
right?
And any other secondary channels we have is just really going to be, even though this is a pet project essentially, those are going to be pet projects. But we enjoy doing them, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them too. Please continue to watch them.
Yes.
All right, so that was the question. That was from the short. Let me go take a look real quick because I know there were other questions in the community post I put up. I think there were. I could be wrong. And if not, then yeah. Yes. Here we go. Were there any? Nope. There were no other questions. That was it. I thought there were other questions. I could be wrong. Oh, well.
You were wrong.
I was wrong. But, I mean, I think that was a great question to finish off with.
Yes.
So, anything you want to say to the viewers before we head out?
Head out? Where are we going?
We're going to our next video for the next day.
No. Just everyone have a great summer. We will be back soon.
By the way, we will be having, now Alyssa's home.
Oh, another challenge.
We're going to have another challenge. It's going to be in August.
Yes.
When Alyssa's boyfriend comes to visit. So this way then the three of us have
So we'll be
pairs.
an even playing field.
Yeah, so be ready for that. Other than that, guys, we just, thank you guys for the continued support for the channel. It's been crazy. It's almost been, we've been doing this now for 2 years now.
Yep.
And we still really enjoy doing it. And we just appreciate you guys continuing to support us. Because at the end of the day, it's your support that helps this channel and helps motivate us to continue to turn these cameras on and to keep on doing this.
Yeah, because if you guys weren't watching, we wouldn't want to be filming.
Totally not. So thank you guys for continuing to support us. We enjoy that. You love the videos. And I really enjoy that you guys love these long videos. And the analytics, by the way, prove that you guys love these videos, by the way. So I really, really appreciate you guys love these videos. We're going to keep them coming. And yeah, thank you guys always for the support. And yeah, until next time, I'm Lou, she's Mary, and we're the Long Island Dash Experience. See ya.